Hey guys, Daniel here, and in this video we're gonna talk about growth hacking. What it is, how it works, and how to implement it in your business. But before I show you everything I know about growth hacking, if you like this theme, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel to receive new videos about marketing, sales, and business every week. Growth hacking has become a very popular term lately, and when that happens, people start to create new definitions, and divergences and contradictions end up emerging. But originally, who created this term was Sean Ellis, who is one of the greats in marketing and has worked for several companies on Silicon Valley. He was one of the responsibles for leveraging DropBox. And this guy says that for us to grow a company on this accelerated way, as we see on Silicon Valley startups, we need professionals he called growth hackers. These professionals, in his definitions, are multidisciplinary. Know about marketing, sales, product, business, but mainly they're focused on generating accelerated growth for the company. And obviously, this was the profile he was looking for to set up the marketing teams for the companies he led in the Valley. Over time, he defined this profile even more and created a more precise definition, which later became a method that we know today by growth hacking. He even wrote a book also called Growth Hacking, which is where this term and this methodology spread around the world. The most basic pillar of growth hacking is to grow, obviously. But for this growth to be sustainable and scalable, it needs to encompass acquisition, activation, revenue, retention, and referral of new customers. Most companies focus only on acquiring new customers, not much focus on increasing the revenue generated by each one of them, or on increasing retention, much less on actions that promote referrals. Then the second point of growth hacking is to have a reference metric, which is to define the most important indicator for a company's growth or to solve a specific problem that we're trying to solve. For example, sales volume, number of users, revenue, daily leads, profit margin, whatever. And the main engine of the growth hacking are the experiments. These are the tests that we'll use to find out what works and what doesn't work for our business. It may seem a little weird when you hear it, but the idea actually is pretty simple. The first thing we gotta do is to analyze all the numbers and all the data of our business and find out what are the biggest problems and the biggest opportunities in it. Then for each of these problems and opportunities, we'll think about and list possible optimizations in the process that encompasses that problem or that opportunity. Then prioritize the most impactful optimizations that we were able to think of and define the simplest and fastest way possible for us to implement these tests. After testing, we'll analyze the numbers again and see what we learned from these tests, so we can refine the original idea and generate new tests. In other words, if I were to summarize his book in 10 seconds, I would say that growth hacking is consistently doing tests and experiments that can leverage our business, and always basing our tests in concrete data and not on guesswork. There's nothing different about that. The hardest part actually is maintaining consistency. Have the discipline to never stop looking to the data and creating new experiments consistently. But why is it so important to keep this constant? Because rarely we'll find a miraculous hack that will make our business soar. Fast growth happens when we're able to pile small improvements on top of each other. If every month we can improve a little bit of each indicator, the growth will come. Now, how do we implement this in practice in our business? Let's suppose that you have an orthodontics clinic, so we can see that it's not just for tech startups that this works. There's definitely a lot of things in your clinic that you can improve, such as the acquisition of new clients, the ticket that you charge, the quality or satisfaction of your clients, the referral rate of your clients. You will list all these points one by one. Here we'll start with the acquisition of new clients. So what will be our main metric, our success indicator for this problem, for this optimization we want to do. It could be the number of new customers per month, for example. Now we're gonna think and list a lot of ideas to test and see if our number of customers increase. So let's list. Create ads on Google Ads, Facebook and Instagram, distribute flyers in the neighborhood, do a specific markdown, make a billboard, make a customer referral campaign, partner with companies to pick up employees as patients. Anyway, list all the possible ideas and then prioritize them based on a predefined criteria, such as how fast is to implement it, cost, potential return, and so on. So we're gonna select the first one and carry out an experiment with it. Implement it as simply as possible and then check out the results of this test. With real numbers, we can understand what really worked and what didn't. So we can have more inputs to carry out the next tests. And then we repeat this consistently, always aiming for continuous improvement and growth. Alright, so that's it for today. I hope this video helped you. If so, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you can receive new videos like this every week. My name is Daniel Hansel and I'll see you in the next video.